What is up, you guys? It is me again, as you can clearly see. So, I'm about to tell you a story that I heard on a YouTube channel back in 2019, 2020, something like that. On a channel called, I'm sorry, God's 411. I think they're still called that. I don't know. And I got my sweat sleeves on because it's hot outside and it's cool in here. So it's a little chilly in here for me, and my arms get a little cold. But if I turn the AC up, it gets too warm in here for me because it's hot outside. It's going to be in the... I can't check the temp on my phone right now because obviously I'm recording. So what I'm going to do is a range man, G-Shock, actually, if you press the compass button, it goes to the barometer and it will tell you it's around 70 right now. But it will legit be 85 degrees today, my weather said. Anyways, so this is an awesome video and a story that I heard that I them say way back, like 7 years ago now. It's not a real story, I don't think, but it's definitely a very amazing thing to hear anyways, and it definitely brings faith in me every time I think about it, every time I hear it, and I've never forgotten it, how it goes either. And I've only heard it from them like maybe once or twice, and I've never forgotten how it went. So it's that amazing. All right, so there's this homeless man in the story. There is this homeless man, and in the this homeless man, he only had some change left. Like a couple change left to get just some fruit or vegetables left to eat. He was starving to death. His last little bit of food. So he did. He went to the food market, got some vegetables with the last little bit of change he had left. He didn't even have a couple dollars. As soon as he purchased his vegetables, he got out of the food market. As soon as he went out the doors, and I have this, there wasn't even a, it was just the people speaking. It wasn't even it didn't even have pictures, and I can visualize this in my mind. It's always been the same pictures in my mind. In the thumbnail, I had ChatGPT make it, but it's obviously not the same pictures as it is in my mind. But anyways, he ran into another homeless man and his son, and the homeless man's son. So a homeless father, and homeless son. And the homeless father and son asked the homeless man if they could have his vegetables that he just purchased. And without hesitation, he gave them to them on the spot. And in return, the father, or the son, I can't remember which exactly, gave him a odd-looking old coin. And the homeless man had no food, had no money, just had the coin. So anyways, he wandered off, and he went underneath a bridge and just waited until his time was up, quote unquote, because YouTube doesn't like it when you use, the real terms. Starving to death, literally. Anyways, the wind blew a newspaper underneath the bridge onto a page that said coin auction, with like a number on it and the store name, like old coin store. And he saw it and had the address. He walked over, took his coin there that he just got from the homeless man and the son, and he went into the store, gave the coin to the clerk. The clerk could not believe his eyes. He was so shocked. Now, they didn't explain exactly what the coin was, but the clerk had to make a few phone calls. And when he came back, the clerk told the homeless man that the coin was worth a couple $1 million. And the homeless man was paid up, and he went back to the food market to say thank you, possibly give some money to the homeless people, but they weren't there. Do you know what was there? A note. A note was there. Do you know what it read? Thank you for being obedient during tough times. Signed, God's angels. So, in other words, the homeless father and son were God's angels in disguise as homeless people. And when their mission was accomplished, they flew back to heaven. But this story, it's not real. I don't think it's a real story. I think God's 411 made it up. But nonetheless, it was. I asked them back then. I remember them saying that they don't believe it was a real story. It's a very beautiful, whoever made it up or whatever, even if it's not real, it's a very, very beautiful story nonetheless. And here's the real deal, right? I'm sorry about that. Crap, keeps getting clogged in my throat. The real deal is angels do exist, and people do have encounters with them. 100%. Like that. So, angels come in a human form. 100%. You could have met an angel, not even knowing it. So, it doesn't even matter if that story I just told you right there isn't true at all. It doesn't erase the fact that angel experiences and encounters actually exist and happen. Why? You probably wonder, why did I tell you this story even if it's not real? Well, because it still builds people's faith up and allows people to still know that even though it's not real, again, it's still doesn't change the fact that angel experiences with people definitely still are real and happen. And of course, it's just still a beautiful, beautiful story. Again, I don't even know 100% if it's real or not real. It could be real. It really could be real. It could be. It really could be real. I'd be lying if I told you I knew 100% that it's not real. But again, even if it's not, it doesn't matter. It's still a very beautiful story. It's not a deceiving story, meaning it's not going to make anybody lose their faith or wander off from the way of salvation or from God or whatever. It's not one of those types of things. It's just a very awesome, beautiful, beautiful story. I've shared it on my channel a couple times way in the past, and I thought I would. There was one guy that was at the state fair many years ago. It was not even that hot outside, but this guy was drenched in sweat. There's this bald guy, and he was drenched in sweat. He was soaked. And it looked like he just got out of the swimming pool. And I waited for like 2 minutes in line to get a water for him. And when I finally got the water for him, I looked everywhere, every single direction. And he was gone. Gone. I mean, literally just nowhere to be found. It's like he vanished into thin air. That could have been an angel. I have no idea. But, yeah, it was just a really beautiful story. Can't deny it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy, and more videos definitely to come.